Okay, so pretty much the topic I had chose for my essay and my report was the changing of fact checking throughout time. So pretty much where I started with this was fact checking was really really different like 10 years ago during the Obama administration. So imagine like, oh, he was at this event like the State of the Union, and so he'd be speaking, and then like areas like Snopes and other fact checking sites would have like the results of what he had talked about, so whether that was false or whether that was true, at towards the end of that event or even the next day. But now we've seen the move towards live fact checking. So, for example, with Trump's State of the Union, it's been they news sources like CNN and MSNBC have journalists that go to these spots in person and live fact check, which ends up right back on the air, like exactly while it's going on. So the whole thought I had was, what's going to happen 10 to 20 years from now? Will we be able to have like instant live fact checking? So pretty much where I started with this, it led me to a journal article by the University of Oxford, in which the guy went into it and just was talking about some of the biggest issues uh, to have live fact checking. That would be the technology is not there yet, and there aren't enough people supporting and funding this project. So pretty much one of the biggest things I think that could lead us in this direction is having tech companies and people that make different AI and coding and things like that, having different journalists like in companies like CNN and MSNBC to urge them to make the leap into developing some of these technologies, which would kind of get us there closer in a shorter amount of time, and urge different businessmen, like, take for example Elon Musk, if you were to ask him and invest in a company that would develop an item that would be able to listen to something and be able to discern, like, okay, this was fact and this wasn't. And something that this article went into was, uh, even if you could get technology to that point, it wouldn't be able to discern like people do. Like, for example, you take in something and then you think about it and then you relate it to another experience or time or a fact that you read in a book, and you'd be able to come to your own judgment, but a machine wouldn't be able to do that. So, pretty much, in conclusion, just making the leap towards that would be very difficult, but I feel that, if possible, we could get there in 20 years or even shorter, especially with how media is evolving.